Well, good day there. Check this train out. This train is a Ferracarrossa, and it's taking us today to Bologna, the home of Bolognaise. We are heading up to Bologna this morning, and we are in train carriage number 5. Train carriage number 5, we're going to look for that. Sadly, we're not in an executive class or a business class. We're right down the pleb end. However, we will get on, find our seats, and be set to go. We'll tell you about our journey shortly. Walking through Bologna train station, we've just arrived. It's like an airport, it's monstrous. Big sign, big board there up the front showing all the departures and arrivals. All the different gates, that's 18 and 19. So it's a big train station, this one. All right, we've done our stuff. Jen and Bruce are behind me. We are making our way from the train station, which is just here behind me, the train station in Bologna. And we don't have big plans here at the moment. So we're going to go around and head towards the main town square. Bruce and I have tickets this afternoon to go to the Ducati Factory and Museum, motorcycle factory. So we're very much looking forward to that. And Jen's just going to wander around the town here and see what she can see. And yeah, so. But until 2 this afternoon, we have no real plans. So we're just wandering around and exploring the wonders that Bologna has to offer. We hear that it is a big foodie place, big food capital. Bologna being the place that the Bolognese sauce was first made. So maybe we will go and have some of that for lunch a little bit later. The old walls of Bologna here. The spot that we're in here is called Salinata de Pincio. It's a big old fountain. It's not running, but you can still see the sculptures. Amazing. Really good. There's an octopus in the middle there, look. Octopus. That's cool. And the horse. The woman, and then you've got this really cool lamppost over here as well. So one thing that Bologna is well known for are its porticos. Now a portico is a covered walkway like you can see above me here. There are over 40 kilometers of covered walkways around the city. It's like the sidewalks that have just have roofs and everything like that all over them. So great if it rains or snows or anything like that. Keeps it all off your head. You can wander on around, stay dry, and yeah. So you'll see more of the porticos as we go. All right, as we're wandering along, we didn't realise that there's markets all the way, well, part the way that we're going, and we like wandering through some of these markets and seeing what we can see. We'll show you as we wander through here what goodies they have. The locals going nuts over the clothing. Look up there, there's a dude on a horse. The obligatory dude on a horse that every town or city seems to have. Don't know why, but everywhere seems to have a dude on a horse. So this square that we're in here is Piazza del Neptuno. Piazza del Neptuno. The fountain up here is Fontana del Neptuno, or Neptune's fountain. We'll go up here and have a squiz. And just up and around the corner is Piazza Maggiore, which is the main town square. So we'll go and have a squiz here and look at the old buildings. Man, look at these old buildings. Wow. This is Neptune's fountain. The church over here that you can see in front of you, the cathedral, is the Basilica di San Petrione. Yes, the Basilica di my tongue's not working. Basilica di San Petrione. It is the largest church in Europe built of bricks. And from memory, it's the third largest by volume in Europe as well. So it's quite massive inside. The square here is Piazza Maggiore, I think it is, and that's the main town square here in Bologna. Look at the beautiful architecture on these buildings. Just lovely. We're now looking for somewhere for lunch. Got Bruce yawning, and there's Jen. We just stopped at a little restaurant here, and we're all getting tagliatelle ragu, which is Bolognaise sauce, and tagliatelle pasta. Bruce playing on his phone there, Jen playing with the glasses. Finally, she bought her glasses. It's been months, and Jen can finally read the menu, except it's all in Italian. Okay, there's our tagliatelle alla ragu, and it is basically, I think it's a microwave dinner on a plate. I'm sure it'll be delicious. We have whatchamacallit, parmesan in there, and plastic cutlery to eat with. Woohoo! Not quite the restaurant experience we were expecting, but you know, you never know. It looked well priced on the menu. Only €7, so there you go. Righto, so we've made our way out to Borgo Panagale in Bologna to the Ducati Factory. Bruce and I are doing a tour here at the factory, a factory tour and a museum. We've left Jen back in town, but we're going to spend some time out here at the bike museum and factory, which is very cool. We tried to go in just a second ago, but we're too early. So we're going to go for a wander and see what else is around the area here. And come back in about 40 minutes. We're just at the factory, Panagale factory store. And look at this. How beautiful is that? I know it's got the reflection and everything in it, but the Panagale V2. Yeah, such a nice bike. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the red Street Fighter V4. Man, that's just beautiful. Just out in the service lot. Look at that beautiful scrambler. But look at the next one. Police bike. Multistrada. That's kind of cool. ST3, a Monster, a few other bikes around about the place. That looks like a scooter over there. Surely it's not a Ducati scooter. Might have to check it out. We weren't allowed to take any photos or any video at the factory tour here at Ducati, but we can here in the museum. So we'll go for a wander through and show you the museum. The very first Ducati made. The Ducati Cucciolo, which means puppy. The Ducati puppy. 1956. This one's a 1956. This one's a 1958 Grand Prix F3. This here is the La Prima Maximoto. The Ducati 750 is the first superbike that Ducati made. Big twin cylinder. Look at it, what a bike. Look at the beautiful colours on the F1 750 Desmo. The red, white and green of Italy. Beautiful bike. So this is kind of like the current lineup of bikes. There's the Multistrada there, 1200 Multistrada. Beautiful. And over here is the new model Scrambler. A real tribute to the original. Bruce is going to go home and buy himself a Ducati, throw out one of the other bikes, literally throw it out, and get one of these. Actually, he should get that one there. Well, we finished at the Ducati Museum. We both spent money and bought a couple of t-shirts, and we are now, what a great car. Look at that little car. Anyway, we're now racing back towards the train station to meet Jen because we're running kind of late. We've been a little bit rushed, so I should have added more time in, but them's the breaks. We had a great time at the Ducati Museum. It was sensational. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to take any video or photos in the factory itself, but the museum, there's plenty of video and photos of that. So yeah, we had a really good time, and now we're heading back to the train to head back to Florence.